In this video, we cover the basics of setting up one of our ProSense digital loop panel meters and configuring it with a liquid level sensor. The sensor being used is an Endress Hauser FMX11 submersible level sensor that will be used to detect the depth of water in this bucket. Both of these products can be found under our process control products on our website at AutomationDirect.com. These ProSense LPM1 loop panel meters are available in several versions, including a panel mount, field mount, and an available hazardous location version. We are using the field mount enclosure version and the optional mounting kit shown. The LPM1 utilizes a spring clamp style removable terminal that simplifies the wiring process. Using a flathead screwdriver like this Vera that we sell, press in the orange tab, insert the wire, then release the tab. We suggest using ferrules crimped on the wires. I am using the BMed brand cable glands we sell here at Automation Direct, shown on the screen. The LPM1 panel requires an M16 by 1.5 threaded connector. We wire the FMX11 analog sensor along with one of our 24-volt DC Rhino power supplies to the panel. Since the panel is loop powered, it is powered by the sensor loop and doesn't require direct power. We use the wiring diagrams found in the manuals of both products as shown. As with all our products at Automation Direct, the product literature and manuals can be located and downloaded from our website. We wired everything in this system to one of our selector switches and an indicator light to turn power on and off to the demo and have visual notification. Let's test the system for power. It works, and you can see the display shows level changes as we raise and lower the sensor in the bucket of water. In an ideal application, we would add or subtract water, but for this quick demonstration, we are raising and lowering the sensor to simulate liquid level changes. As you can see, the panel meter does not display an accurate level, so we need to configure the panel. We use the minus, plus, and enter buttons for configuration. The LPM1 panels allow for engineering calculations such as square root extraction, which is used for flow and other complex applications. The Endress Hauser FMX11 CA11BS06 submersible level sensor provides a 4 to 20 mA output signal with a sensing range of 0 to 0.2 bar or 80.4 inches of water column. In this application, we want to read the water level in inches, so we must use a conversion to display inches of water. Level sensors and transducers come in many styles. There are resources online to convert between bar, feet of water, PSI, and PSIG. In this example, we are simply measuring the amount of water in inches we have in the bucket. Press and holding the plus button will show the actual milliamps instead of the current scaled percentage readout. In our application, our water tank, aka the bucket, will be full at 10 inches of water. The upper scaled value for 20 milliamps needs to represent 10 inches of water in our tank. The lower end of 4 milliamps can be left at the default of 0. Press E or Enter opens the menu setup. We want to change the decimal place to 2 spaces for our readout accuracy. Press E again opens the decimal selection with the option to display 0 to 4 decimals. Press E again to enter the DECIM parameter and the decimal selection blinks. Using the plus button to change the decimal place, we press twice for 2DEC, then enter. The panel now displays parameter SC-4 with 0.00 readout. We can change the lower value that 4 milliamps will represent, but we want 4 milliamps to represent 0 inches, so we leave it. If we wanted to change, we would press plus or minus. We press E to save the settings of each digit until we get to the next setting. The panel displays SC-20 with a value. This is the value for what we want the upper range to be when the output of the sensor is at 20 milliamps. Changing the value to 80 gave us the best representation of 0 to 10 inches in the bucket. After pressing E on the last digit, we see Unit. Press E again to display User, and press the plus to cycle through the menu to the desired unit. We cycle to User, press E. Text displays, we press E, and we press plus to cycle through the alphabet and stop on the letter I, and press E. We now press the plus again and cycle through the letters to select W and press E. Now the last digit we press the plus button again until we arrive at the letter G, and now we see IWG. Press the E button again, press E again, press E again, and we see back. Press E again to setup, press minus and plus simultaneously to leave the setup screen, and our display now displays the amount of water of 9.55 IWG. Now the display panel has been configured. The user can read the output in inches of water. If you have any questions, drop us a comment, contact our free award-winning technical support team, or check out our community forum. Both tech and the community forum can be found on our website at support.AutomationDirect.com. Click here to see other videos on process control. Click here to see more products from Automation Direct.